A high dreamer and aspirant. Let me share certain valuable concepts and ideas how to crack the group discussion. As you know, right now, almost all the recruitment process having the conductions of group discussions just to check one's friendly personality, accessibility, decisive mind, and obviously the teamwork activities and accessibility being in the team. So, my dear aspirants, I'm very much exciting to share my personal feelings having been last 21 years. So, first of all, you need to understand exactly the discussions and debate. Often we make it mingled here, but discussions and debate, these two are absolutely different over here. The purpose of discussions to improve, to resolve with respect to time, but the purpose of debate to prove with logical establishment. But here a company doesn't want to prove anything, but the company always want to improve the system, improve the process with respect to time. That's why they wanna group discussions. So as you know, big companies, big executives always sit together in the big hospitals. The doctors sit together, the family, the guardians sit together just to discuss something, to find out the resolutions. Why resolutions? Because sometimes time doesn't permit, so we need to have our proper suggestions, recommendations, and conclusions with respect to time. So, my experience, first, let me say the mode of discussions. Yeah, there are basically five mode of discussion, and each and every mode of discussion you need to have your proper conceptual clarity, what to do, what not to do. The first mode, the issue, very common I should say. It might be social issue, political issue, economic issue, legal issue, or technological issue. Here issue means where people having two different motion. People think something on motion, people think something off motion, but both are correct as per their information, as per their sense of logic. Here they interact and they communicate, come to a common conclusions to bridge the process to find out the resolution. This is the main purpose of issue. Sometimes the moderator, or sometimes we discuss the conceptual discussion. What conceptual discussion? Because there we need to upgrade our thought process, explore our thought process so that we can find some new platform or new journey of life. Have an example. If I say as home is more expensive than house, it means what? There's no debate. Right now, everybody will be at one with the fact. Yes, right now we're having the immense crisis of home, not at all the house. So, how home is required, how home makes a healthy society, how home makes a healthy personality, valid personality, that we have to discuss. Then we discuss often the abstract discussion. Here, the abstract discussion means they want to check your hypothetical thought process to apply apparently with the practical life. So, when you go for the abstract topic over here, you must not have your literal meaning, but you must have to sensitize, you have to just feel it, what the practical meaning, how can I discuss apparently with the practical life. If I discuss zero, the zero, how can we relate with our practical life? How the zero and practical life having the similarity to discuss nicely. Fine. And next, guys, if I think about the administrative mode of discussion here, so here 4 5 component will be there in a haphazard manners, and you have to execute your policy, just which should come first and why, which should come second and why, which should come third and why, fourth and why, because this sort of discussion to be checked specifically in the administrative field over here, just to see that how far you are having the maturity to execute the policy to get something solved properly. Next, you can find that is the group tasks, GT. Yeah, the company gives some tasks over here. You have to go through the tasks properly, and after going through the tasks, you have to resolve the crisis. And obviously, some B schools they offer the case study. Case study is very important thing. It might be the personal case, social case, or the company case here. So first and foremost thing is that you need to identify the problem lies over here. Then you have the valuable discussions with each other. Then you have to recommend nicely, and finally you have to conclude. So these sort of things are called group discussions. Now the point is that how to crack the group discussion. First of all, I must say the group discussion first thing as soon as the bell will be given by the moderator or you discuss over here. So it does not mean that you have to just snatch anything, you have to argue anything. No, always try to make your responsible personality, feel yourself dutiful personality, always take initiative just to keep the discussion on table. So first every individual should have to share the concern on the particular topic offered, any topic, because your concern matters a lot. First, how do you feel on this particular topic? Then everybody keep listening nice properly. That's called the transformations segment or the communication segment. Having listened, you can add someone's points if you feel good, or you can correct someone's points if you are not agree with the point. But mind it, guys, you need to maintain a friendly language. Fine, friendly phrasal language. You should not use any harsh language. You should not say no, I'm not agree with you, or you can say that is yes, I'm agree with you, I'm appreciating you. This sort of silly language never used during group discussion. You have to be technically sound, you have to be professional sound, and you have to maintain your friendly behavior, rather attitude. So if you are not agree with someone's points, you should say, well, my dear friend, it's a matter of concern. Don't hurt the person, but let me help out. I repeat, well, my dear friend, it's a matter of concern, but let me help out. But if you agreed with some point, yeah, you feel good, but you wanna add something more. Here also never say I'm appreciating you. Then you might lose your leadership quality. You never say agree with you. You might lose your leadership quality. Instead of that, you should say, well, my dear friend, you have supplied very good point. Let me add something. It means I remain a leader and you are my suppliers. So technically you have to be sound over here. Then again you listen and listen. Then again you enter the table to recommend something, showing your responsibility as a leader. And finally, when you find that time is running out, only a few minutes or a few seconds left, then you alert the table. Well, my dear friend, time is running out. Let's have the conclusion. May I? So you can create the opportunity. When you just ask for permission, everybody will nod the head, and you can create the space to come to a very impactful conclusions, whatever the group discuss properly. So my dear friend, here cracking group discussion, simple process. Somehow you manage your three table. First table, share your concern. Second table, communicate either to add someone's points or correct someone's points. Then recommend, showing your responsible leader. Then conclude, just to show your decisive and responsible mindset. Is it? Thank you. Hope very soon again I will come with some new idea. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.